Yeah, I know, but... So, that next day was Josh.
Yes.
Josh Mattis.
Matters.
You know, I just really did not know the size of any of the people I knew because these people were small or they were tall. Small or tall. Well, Josh I always considered a big guy. Josh ain't a big guy.
That's because he puts the camera right up.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah.
We went to Starbucks and actually I was pretty satisfied. I don't like Starbucks. I hate Starbucks.
Oh, you didn't. You
I
liked it.
loved what I had.
You just basically said, "Make me some." What do you do?
I left
what's
it to
the
the
good
girl to make whatever she thought I'd be happy with. She asked me what I'd like. I told her something sweet.
She asked you if you like chocolate.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I told her finally, she's like, would you like a variety? I said, make whatever you'd like to make me. Make what you think I'd like. And she did good.
Mm-hmm.
He had the same thing, so.
Yeah.
He knows. And it was cool hanging out with Josh and talking to Josh. Just a lot about pizza. Imagine that.
He works at Little Caesars, and all the managers there have to contact him about the registers.
Yeah, they're calling him while we're talking to him because they couldn't figure out the registers. Mm-hmm. He had to go in early because they couldn't figure out the registers, I guess. I don't know.
How simple can it be? Just charge everyone $5 for their hot and readies. That's it. How complicated can it be?
Evidently pretty complicated. And so we hung out with Josh for about an hour and a half or so, which was typical everywhere. That's what we spent with the people on the road. And then we drove down to see my friend Mike that I hadn't seen in like 5 years. And that's where we stayed the night. Mm-hmm. So there we seen Mike, his mom, Binky, his wife, well, not his wife. She isn't his wife yet. Mike, just do it. Get married. Be done. Mm-hmm. Stay with her. Katie and their little son, Mikey. Mikey was very energetic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I thank them for moving my luggage.
They literally prep the house before he gets up in the morning. Mm-hmm. Pick up every little thing and set it away. And that's what they did. And I watched the prep happen and I was like, this can't be that bad. Mm-hmm. It was.
It was, yeah. He found a way for some things. I don't know.
Everything was everywhere. But it was a good time, just hanging out, bullshitting. Actually, I think I spent more time with Binky than I spent with them. Because Mike had to go play his
fantasy
football or no, it wasn't fantasy football. It was Second Life football. I don't know. Second Life football. Just one more thing I don't know about. Just goes to prove I guess I'm getting old. I don't know.
Or maybe, I don't know, maybe your interests are right.
My interests are not the same as Mike's. Because I personally, if I hadn't seen a friend for as long as we haven't seen each other, like 5 years, I would have thought he'd hang out with me and tell the people online, fuck you, deal with it. I've got a friend here that I won't see again probably for another 5 years.
Yeah.
But, whatever. That's his thing. Sorry, Mike. Yeah, that's my opinion. I just don't understand why you had to run off for that theory.
Let's see.
Then we went...
We so that night we were kind of just taking chunks of ham.
Yep. They kept saying, fix a plate. I wasn't fixing a plate. They had a half a ham there and I was just cutting off slices, nibbling on it. And that was a good meal. It was a good ham. She thought it was too dry. I didn't think it was really that dry.
Yeah.
It was good. I liked it. And that night we relaxed and the next day we went to...
It was Atlanta.
Atlanta.
And we saw Roger on YouTube.
His name's Roger.
On
On YouTube, his screen name, or whatever you call it, is Roger on YouTube.
Roger Owen YT.
YT, yep. And we hung out with him for a while at
And
his
his
house.
dog.
His dog was cool.
Yeah.
Running around in circles.
Yeah.
Very hyper dog.
Let's see. He has I thought his furniture setup was really cool. Like the dog had all the paths to go around.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can imagine this. I don't know.
Yeah, he just had this true layout where the dog could just jump from everything and run in a perfect circle.
It was just his perfect jungle gym.
It was. The dog was thrilled with it. And
he tried to bite our fingers off, but we still have it.
we still have our fingers. Thanks, Roger.
Mm-hmm.
And Roger also took us down to a bar for a buffet. And actually, I think that was his first gay bar going into one.
Mm-hmm. I was so scared. I was scared out of my mind.
It was definitely a nice place. It was quiet. It was nothing special. I actually met a couple of people that have been down in West Palm a few times.
Yeah.
Actually went to the same clubs I used to go to. So that was cool. It was fun. And
they had good food.
They had good food. He loved the chicken and rice and I don't know what.
Broccoli, whatever else was in there. But I mean, you can have that, but whatever they had mixed in there, the taste.
Yeah, it was.
like,
it was a hot. It did have something hot in it.
I'm just curious. Could that be replicated?
It had something hot in it. It's like they had maybe added some chili or something into it.
Yeah.
Because there was that. I mean, you got that aftertaste of something hot.
Mm-hmm.
I did notice that. It was good though. It wasn't too hot. I mean, it wasn't that bad. He ate 3 platefuls, so evidently he loved it.
And I decided on my 3rd plate, I noticed that there wasn't as much left for everyone else.
Oh, is that why you stopped eating it?
Yeah.
I had some of it and I had the salad. He doesn't like salad, I guess.
It's not there yet.
Oh, it's salad. Okay. So we'll work on the salad issue.
Mm-hmm.
And we left there and we drove down to the Panhandle, to Niceville.
Nice.
Believe it or not, that's a real town.
Mm-hmm.
Niceville.
Oh wait,
Florida.
before we got there, we went to
We went to
Hardee's.
Hardee's.
Yeah.
He had to have his Hardee's. Really?
I had to have my monster burger.
I could care less about the Hardee's, but the view was nice. It was right.
We didn't eat inside Hardee's. We got to go right out the back, and they had this awesome lake.
Awesome lake.
Mm-hmm.
Quite the view. It was just beautiful. It was and it was sunset, so that just added to it, I think. But it was a beautiful little town. Floral. I'm gonna have to look that up. I know I got it on Facebook as the town, so I'll find out that town and put it down there somewhere.
So if you're a fan of Hardee's and you're a fan of good views, then
yeah, you go to this place, Floral, whatever, Alabama. It was right before we left Florida.
Yeah, Alabama.
Yeah,
Yeah, you see, my voice, like, when we were up in Boston, I was already replicating some features of their voices. And then we didn't even speak to anyone in Alabama, really, I don't think.
No.
And both of us were just like, Alabama the whole time.
Alabama. That was just how we were. There was nothing else to do. I didn't even have internet through there. The data, there was no data. Then I find out after I get through Alabama, all I had to do was turn on this key and I had data.
Mm.
Life goes on.